And good evening, folks. It's Mike on the mic. Welcome to Friday night ball hockey playoff edition with the VIBHL. We have our game just getting underway here at the Eagle Ridge Community Center, coming to you live from Langford, British Columbia. We have the Bearcats wearing the black jerseys with the orange trim against the Silvertips wearing the white jerseys with the black and gray trim. This is the Game 3 of their semifinal. So all the marbles on the line here between these two teams here. Been a great series between these two teams so far. And the winner will advance to the Division 5 final. Our referees for this evening's contest, we have Andrew Layden and Mr. Dave, I like too much Tim Hortons coffee, ready. I'll have to find some new lines to bug him about that one. Anyway, Bearcats have the zone here. Ball's in the corner, back to the point. There's a shot. Oh, nice blocker save. That deflects, goes behind the net. There's Owen Norman. He'll play it back to the point. Back to Norman along the left-hand side. Norman, he now has the ball. They're running down the left-hand side. Norman with the backhander goes across the floor. Bearcats applying some pressure. And here come the Silvertips. And that's stopped at the blue line by the defenseman. Comes in on the left-hand side. Player goes down, no call. Gets up. Shot from beyond the blue line. And the ball deflects, and it's out. Bearcats need to tag up here. Bearcats pass the ball on the right-hand side, and that will be an offside call against the Bearcats. 15-17 left to go in the first period. We are still awaiting our first goal. It's 0-0. Andrew and Dave discussing something here. Unless they're exchanging cookie recipes, I don't know. Little less salt and more sugar. Okay, looks like we're gonna face off. It's going to be in the neutral zone. Okay. Yeah, face off in the neutral zone in front of the Bearcats zone here. And ball's back at the point. Ball's dumped in. And here's Gary Ostringer along the far boards. Got a couple of Bearcat players on him. Bearcats will play it up. Dump it down, and that will be an icing call against the Bearcats. We've got Mr. DJ Dustin here at the Eagle Ridge Community Center playing some funky rhymes, funky tunes. Always love the variety of music he's got to play. Shout out to our timekeeper, Matt Proden. I pity his Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's talk about Matt. He's a Leafs fan. Just bugging him. Bearcats have possession of the ball in their own zone. Ball's passed up. Now it's taken away by the Bearcats again. Settle the ball down their own zone. And we've got 14:35 left to go on the clock here. Ball's passed back. Bearcats will carry the ball out their own zone. Ball's dumped in and picked up by Smith. It's Chris Kipe, the assistant captain for the Bearcats. Ball's dumped in. They must have deflected, so icing's waved off. Smith now behind his own net. Smith, he'll play it up for Gary Ossinger. Silvertips gain the zone, back to the point. There's a shot. blocked in front. Ball goes in the corner. Kite trying to get it out. Or trying to pass it up. He does, but... And the Bearcats will now get it out. Silvertips. Here come the Silvertips down the left-hand side. Comes in. Nice save. And better walk away before you get a penalty. Plays whistle down. 13:34 left to go in the first period. We are still scoreless at 0-0. Shots on goal this game is 1-1. Kind of feels like there's more. Anywho, I'm not the timekeeper. I'm just a commentator. All swatted away there. Norman has it in the corner. He'll play it back for his D. Norman has it. Tried to pass it up. That's a little too far, and that will be an icing call against the Bearcats. Face off inside the Bearcat zone. Back to the point. Here's Troy. He'll take a shot, and that's in the glove of the netminder. So another face-off coming up inside the Bearcat zone. Silvertips trying to do a last-second change there, but referee Andrews said, "No way, Jose." So it resumes. Here we go. Norman. Nice little bank play there. Oh, they have the zone. Ball's behind the net right now. Oh, swatted away there. Norman now has it. Back to the point. There's a shot, and that missed the net. Good battle to this game here. Pretty even game here overall. Not surprised by it by one bit. It's good to see. Love it. There's Norman. There's a shot. And that's whistled down, so face off inside the Silvertip zone coming up. At 12:29 left to go in the first period. Still scoreless, 0-0. Again, this is game three deciding game of the best of three semifinal here for Division 5, the men's league. And plays whistle down. Looks like the door came open there. I know guys are waiting for a cold one, but a little too soon, boys. Cold one sounds good right about now, actually. Face off inside the Silvertip zone. Ball goes behind the Silvertips zone. Now in the corner, picked up by the Bearcats. There's a shot that's blocked in front of them. Battle for the ball here in front of the Bearcats bench. They can't get it out. Ball goes in the corner, picked up by the Silvertips. Can they get it out? No. Kept in by the Bearcats. Nice move, just lose at the last moment though. Bearcats keep it in. There's a shot. Oh, nice blocker save. And the Silvertips will dump it down. And that will be an icing call against the Silvertips. 11:32 left to go in the first. We are still scoreless at 0-0. Behind the net right now. Picked up by the Silvertips behind the net now. Good battle going on here between these two teams. And kept in by Eric Smith. Norman now has the ball for the Bearcats. Norman will pass it up. Battle for the ball in the neutral zone, the far boards. There's Kipe. He'll play it over for his defensive partner. There's a shot that's dumped in. Oettinger will sub off here on the fly. There's Norman with a shot. Oh, nice stop there. Ball goes in the corner. Picked up by the Silvertips. Here's Chris Kipe. He takes a shot. That goes wide. Picked up by the Bearcats. There's Grant. He'll play it over to the right-hand side there. It was retrieved by the Silvertips in the corner. They'll just come in. Oh, nice save. 2 saves. Oh, I think that whistle went first before that goal went in, but it looks like that's going to count. Yeah, it looks like Dave and Andrew are going to talk about this one. No, perhaps not. This goal's going to count. I thought that whistle went first before that ball went in, but it's a goal. And with 10-12 left to go in the first period, the Silvertips are now up 1-0. Bearcats have the ball in their own zone right now, shooting the ball up. Troy, the captain, battling hard there. A couple of Bearcat players. And here come the Silvertips. Trying to gain the zone, don't have it yet. Now they do. Cross by passing the ball across the floor there. Nice defensive block there by the Bearcats. Ball's dumped down, hit a stick, so play resumes. Icing's waved off. Ball goes to the near boards here. Picked up by the Silvertips. Silvertips will bank the ball. They have the zone. There's a shot. Oh, just missed the net. And that one's retrieved by the Bearcats. There's Gary Oettinger. He gains his own. Ball deflects, goes in the corner, picked up by the Silvertips. Gary has the ball behind the net. Gary takes a shot. Oh, nice save there. Gary picks the ball up in the corner. Gary playing good keep away here. And the ball's taken away by the Bearcats. The long bomb pass, race for the icing call, and icing's waved off. The Bearcats retrieve it. And the ball's out. Got a potential 2-on-1 here. And here's a shot by Gary. Well, blocked by the man in front of him. Gary picks the ball up. There's a shot. That one missed the net. Ball's loose in front. There's a shot. Oh, nice save there. And here come the Bearcats. Owen Norman along the left-hand side. He dumps the ball down. Both teams make some changes on the fly. Exactly 8 minutes left to go in the first period and a 1-0 lead for the Silvertips in Game 3 of this deciding game of the series. Good? Okay. There's Troy. Troy has it. Silvertips have the ball in the zone. Passing the ball up. Bearcats have it. Up to Owen Norman. Norman, he'll dump the ball down. There's Eric Smith. Norman has it. Oh, yeah. There's a shot. Oh, nice save there by the Silvertips netminder. 7-11. Who needs a Slurpee? It's 7-11 left to go in the first period. It's 1-0 for the Silvertips. Face off won by the Bearcats with a shot that missed the net. Ball goes behind the net, picked up by the Silvertips. Norman, he'll play it back to the point for the Bearcats. There's a shot. Oh, missed the net. Ball goes into the corner, picked up by the Bearcats. Norman plays it back to the point. There's a shot. Bearcats have it behind the net. And the Silvertips will walk the ball out of their own zone here. Silvertips, they do have the zone, says referee Dave. Norman in the neutral zone. Norman, number 66, down the right-hand side. Gets past a Silvertip player, goes behind the Silvertips net, has the ball in the corner. He'll play it back, hits the referee. Here's the Silvertips. They'll pass the ball up along the right-hand side. Gary Ossinger now has his own. Gary loses the ball, trying to retrieve it again. He does. He's battling hard. There's a shot. Oh, nice save there. 5:57 left to go in the first period. It's 1-0 for the Silvertips. Bearcats will pass the ball up. One left side, they have the zone. Comes in behind the net now. There's a goal! The Bearcats. Call it a bit of a semi-wraparound. But regardless, we have ourselves a 1-1 tie with exactly 5 minutes left to go in the first period. All right, 5 minutes left to go in the first. In a 1-1 tie here, the deciding game 3 of this Division 5 final here, or semi-final, I should say. Norman, he'll play it back. Shot from the blue line, blocked in front. Ball's loose, and thought the whistle went as the player went down, but there was no call, no whistle. Silvertips trying to get the ball in the zone. They can't. Yep, they do, and the ball's out. There's Troy. Troy will pass it up. Here come the Silvertips. Nice save there. There's another shot, one blocked. Ball's loose. And that will be an icing call against the Bearcats. Face-off coming up inside the Bearcat zone with 4:06 left to go in the first period. Rob Grant lining up to take the draw here for the Silvertips. Bearcats have it in the corner. Here's Owen Norman. Norman gains the blue line. Makes a couple of moves there. And the ball's still being a battle there. There's a shot by Norman, missed the net. Plays whistle down. And we got a penalty coming up here. Referee Andrews making a call here. This will be a hooking call. Looks like it's going against the Bearcats. And it looks like number 21, Lucas Hahn, going to the sin bin. So with 3:35 left to go in the first period in a 1-1 tie, the Silvertips find themselves on a 2-minute power play. And the Bearcats will dump it down, killing some time on the penalty kill right off the bat. Here's Troy. We'll pass it up. There's a shot. Oh, nice pad save there by Connor Abbott. Number 35. Silvertips. Here's Gary Ossinger. Gary. Across the floor pass. Here's a shot. That deflects and hits the netting and out of play. Logan, number 2, with a shot there. And looks like face-off will be on the opposite side there. I thought it might be in the near side here. Yeah, Rob Garrett taking the face-off here. Rob wins it cleanly back to the point. Troy takes a shot. That deflects, hits the roof, so we're going to have another face-off here. I think it's still going to be in the zone. Yeah, it will be. Garrett wins the draw. A 1:10 left to go in the power play for the Silvertips. Calming the ball down the side there. That was taken away by Kipe, now swatted away by the Bearcats. Exactly 1 minute left to go in the power play for the Silvertips in a 1-1 tie with 2:30 left to go in the first period in this deciding Game 3 of the Division 5 semifinal. Bearcats have possession behind their net, killing some time on the penalty kill. Bearcats will shoot the ball around. Smith now has it, and he can't quite keep it in. Ball goes all the way down to the Silvertip zone. Bearcats make a change. Norman comes on the floor. Garrett, he'll pass it over to Smith. Gary. Garrett. Good passing here. Time ticking in the power play. And Norman will dump it down. Icing's waved off. Race for the ball inside the Silvertip zone. Norman spins. 1:20 left to go in the first period. Here come the Silvertips. Down the right-hand side. Backhands it. Oh, nice save there. Here's a shot. Scores! Ryan Elborn wasting no time getting rid of that ball. And with 1:11 left to go in the first, the Silvertips are now up 2-1. Almost felt like the Silvertips were going to score there. They were definitely applying some late pressure here in the first period. And they tuck it home. They've got themselves the lead here. Bearcats have the zone now. Bearcats have the ball in the corner. Pass to the slot. And we're into our last minute of play, according to Mr. DJ Justin. Bearcats retrieve the ball in their own zone with 45 seconds left to go on the clock. Silvertips come in. There's a shot. Oh, nice save there. And that one's covered up by Abbott. And a shout out to our goalie for the Silvertips, number 1, Andrew Flero. Good goalie battle going on between these two goalies. Both great goalies that play in this in our league. Lots of great goalies in our league. Awesome to see. All right, face off inside the Bearcats zone with 38 seconds left to go on the clock. Kipe has the ball. Kipe will pin the ball in the corner, just killing some time. The clock's 30 seconds left to go. Ball's behind the net. Bearcats just want to kill that clock. And here goes Norman with 20 seconds left to go. He's got the speed to do something here before the end of the period. He's got the zone. Norman. He'll play back for his D. Norman, he'll cross. Pass across the floor. There's a nice save there by the goalie. Andrew Flero. And there goes the first period buzzer. Okay, folks, at the end of the first period, it's 1-0 for the Silvertips. We'll take a quick break in the broadcast booth, so stay tuned for the second period. Maybe powered off and keep the power. Team 2 is the Silvertips. All right, folks, Mike on the mic back here. Mike Nielsen calling the shots, coming to you live from Langford, British Columbia at the Eagle Ridge Community Center. In case you're just tuning in, we have the Bearcats wearing the black jerseys against the Silvertips wearing the white jerseys. Second period just got underway. We have a 2-1 lead for the Silvertips. Ball's dumped down into the Silvertips zone. Eric Smith has the ball right now. Smith, he'll play it up for Gary Ossinger. He tried to pass it up for Rob Garrett. Can't get it out. Chris Kipe will keep it in. And here comes Gary. Nice pass on the left-hand side. There's a shot. Nice save there by Abbott. And the ball's out of play. All right, I wasn't quite sure if the ball went to the bench or if it's out of play regardless, Mike. Yeah, it must have went into, it went into the bench there. I wasn't quite sure if it hit the netting or the bench, but no one was hit, so that's good. All right, face-off coming up inside the Bearcat zone. Ball goes in the corner, race for the ball. And again, the ball goes into the Bearcats bench there. Looks like Ray Moore, 15, taking the draw here. It's taken away by the Bearcats. And they'll dump it down. Icing's waved off. Ball's out. Bearcats retrieve in the neutral zone. Kite. He'll play it. That was taken away there by the Silvertips. Moore for 15. He'll play it back for Eric Smith. He winds up, shoots. Ball goes side of the net. Ball's loose in front. And it's the Bearcats that'll play it. They'll dump it down. And icing's waved off. Just. Bearcats have the ball behind the net right now. Ball's in front. And it's taken away by Ryan Elborn. He's got the go-ahead goal here. And here come the Bearcats. Bearcats down left-hand side. There's a pass in front. Rebound. Good battle going on here. There's a shot. How many guys are down? 1, 2, 3. Play resumes. Shot by Norman. There's a shot. Scores! The Bearcats have tied this game up at 2-2. I was kind of watching the battle in front of the net there, and yeah, these guys came to battle. It is playoffs. Refs are letting them play though, and the Bearcats have tied this game up. All right, 14:31 left to go. Again, this is game 3, deciding game of the best of 3 between these two teams, with the winner advancing to the Division 5 final. All right, play about to resume here. Dave's going to drop the ball. There we go. Got Troy. He'll pass it up. Balls and goals in the corner. Derek Brown, number 13, battling for the ball behind the net there. Brown. Ball goes in the corner. Good battle going on between these two teams. Love it. This is all what playoff hockey's about. There's a shot by Brown. Rebound, and that one's quickly covered up by Connor Abbott. All right, face-off inside the Bearcat zone here. Face-off won by the Silvertips. The ball deflects, hits the netting, so we will have another face-off. Looks like Rob Garrett's going to take the draw here for the Silvertips. Battling for possession here, and Silvertips will dump it down. Good battle on the corner going on here. So in some ways, it's a shame this is a semifinal. These two teams would be a great final. Nothing against the other team, but it just has that feel to it, I find here. Pretty even, these two teams. Battling behind the net there, and here come the Bearcats. Down the right-hand side. Ball goes behind the net, now in the corner. Bearcats, outlet pass. Or I should say in this slot there, my apologies. Norman with the ball. Mandrick. Dossinger. The Logan number 2. And that was taken away by the Bearcats. Xavier number 11, he'll pass it up. Across the floor. And the ball's dumped in by the Bearcats. And a bit of a slash there. Ref didn't see it. I definitely saw that. The Silvertips bench is not very happy right now, I'll tell you that. But here comes the Silvertips with a shot, nice pad save. Finally, the whistle goes. Silvertips not happy, as I said. The slashing call was missed there. Andrew didn't see it. The refs didn't see it. They can't call a penalty. Unfortunately, that's the way hockey goes. Rest of us may have saw it, but not the refs. Again, nothing against them. You could just tell the intensity between these two teams, and it's getting, just tell. Love this intensity. Get Dave trying to settle the Silvertips down. Get the last thing you want to do now. Let's get a penalty. Especially in a 2-2 game, deciding 3 game. All right, looks like we're ready to go here. Good job, Russ. Andrew and Dave settling things down. We're letting you boys play out there. I understand there's got to be penalties. Refs can't see them all the time, though. Anyway, let's continue, move on here. Based on the neutral zone. We've got 12:15 left to go on the clock here. And here come the Bearcats. Xavier, number 11, he'll play it back. Here's a shot. Oh, nice save there by Flaro as he squared up nicely to that shot. And we're going to have a face-off now inside the Silvertip zone here. Bearcats will dump the ball in the corner. There's Haywood with a shot. Oh, nice save there by Flaro. And that deflects, looks like off his arm there. So another face-off coming up inside the Silvertip zone. Wins it. Nice save. Flaro will steer that ball to the corner. Bearcats keeping the ball at the point. That one's picked off by the Silvertips. Here they have the zone along the left-hand side. Goes behind the net. Pass in front. Ball deflects, goes in the corner. From the Bearcats. And that hits the netting, so plays the whistle down. 11:20 left to go in the second period. We're still tied at 2-2. Hope you're all enjoying the start to your weekend. Thanks for tuning in to playoff edition with the VIBHL, Friday Night Ball Hockey, wherever you may be watching us from. Rob Garrett lining up to take the draw here. Garrett wins it cleanly. But here come the Bearcats. Norman has it. Norman, he'll dump it down. Out retrieved by the Silvertips. Here's Troy in front of the camera here. He'll pass it up. Bearcats will now break out of their own zone. Here come the Bearcats. Down the right-hand side, across the floor. And that's quickly covered up there by Andrew Flero. Looks like Marcus, number 42, is going to take the draw here for the Bearcats. And it's Garrett. Garrett's a really good face-off man on the draw there. Ball goes in the corner, picked up by Norman. He can't handle the ball. Dumped down into the Bearcats zone. Bearcats retrieve it. This is Johnny Wilson, 27. He'll pass it up. Ball's tipped. Icing's waved off, says referee Andrew. Here's the Bearcats. Takes a shot. Nice save there by Flero. Picked up by the Bearcats. There's a shot. That's blocked. Got a potential breakaway there. Not quite for Gary. Doesn't quite have the youthful legs like he used to, I guess. And the Bearcats will now walk the ball up. They have the zone along the right-hand side. There's a shot, blocked by Flero, and he quickly covers that up. 9:49 left to go in the second period. We are tied at 2. Shots on goal are tied at 17-17. This series is tied 1-1. Everything's tied up here. Definitely has a playoff feel to it. Love it. All right, face-off coming up inside the Silvertips zone here. Smith, and he'll play it up. Brown will pass it over. Jared Andrews on the left-hand side. Tried to pass in front, but that was picked off by the Bearcats. Keegan Buck. He'll pass it up. Race for the ball. Lead him racing against Mandrick. And there goes the Silvertips. There's a shot. Ball deflects, goes in the corner. Bearcats trying to get it out. Ossinger will keep it in though. Gary takes a shot, that deflects, hits the netting, and out of play. 8:55 left to go in this game. We are tied at 2-2. Gotta love the Hulkster music. Hype up all the Hulkamaniacs out there. All right, face-off inside the Bearcats zone. There's a shot, and the Bearcats will carry the ball out. Ball's dumped down to the Silvertips zone. Ball retrieved by the Bearcats. Ball's dumped behind the net. Norman will pick it up in the corner for the Bearcats. And here come the Silvertips. Across the floor, Gary with a shot, that deflects. Hits the boards, back to the point to Eric Smith. Smith tried to pass it over, that one's taken away by Owen. Here's Howard. Howard will dump it In the corner. Garrett will shoot around the boards. That one's picked off by the Bearcats. They can't keep it at the point. Race for the ball in the neutral zone. Bearcats retrieve it. That one's taken away by the Silvertips. Oh, good opportunity to take advantage. Couldn't quite tuck that home though. Here's Kipe. Chris Kipe. He'll pass it up for Owen Norman. Norman, he'll dump it down right on goal. The bouncy ball. Flair will play it for Troy. Troy, that hits the Bearcats player. Stick and out of play. That should be outside the zone here. Yep, the referees agree with me. Not that I'm a referee or anything. I know the game too well. All right. Garen going to take the draw here for Silvertips. Against Marcus, number 42 of the Bearcats. Here come the Bearcats. That one hit a Silvertips player. Silvertips do get it out. They dump it down. Icing's waved off. This is Buck, number 10. Almost lost the ball there at the last moment there. Here's Kipe now. Kipe. He'll play it up. This is Brett, 37. Ball's dumped in. Picked up as Silvertips. There's Troy. Up for Gary, playing right wing here tonight. Gary gains the zone. And Kipe has the ball in his own zone. Here come the Bearcats. Ball's dumped in the corner, race for the ball. Troy using his big sized body there to block the ball. That's the advantage of being a taller guy. Troy's just pinning the ball in the corner. And there's Gary in front of the camera. Gary will play it safely back to Troy. And we've got exactly 6 minutes left to go on the clock here in the second period in a 2-2 tie. Silvertips will dump it down into the neutral zone. Kipe will have it in his own zone, pick it up. That one's taken away by the Silvertips. Ball's loose in front, good opportunity there. Backhander, that one goes in the corner. Kipe will have it, he'll bank it off the boards for Norman. Norman with a long bomb pass on the right-hand side. Lead him. Back for Howard, takes a shot, nice save by Flero. And he will quickly cover that up. Good chance there by the Bearcats to try and get the go-ahead lead, but couldn't quite tuck that one home. Again, this is game 3, deciding game of the series, best of 3, semi-final, the Division 5. Winner advancing to the Div 5 final. There's a shot by Norman. That deflects, picked up in the corner by Smith. Smith will shoot the ball around. That was banked off the boards there by Derek Brown. Ball's dumped into the Bearcat zone. Icing's waved off. Play continues. Bearcats will carry the ball out. Xavier, number 11, he'll pass up. Bearcats dump the ball down. Mandrick, he'll pass it up for Gary. Gary, he'll play it over to the left-hand side. And the Bearcats will dump it down in the zone. Silvertips make a change on the fly. Mandrick with the ball. Mandrick, nice pass there. And the Bearcats have the zone. Ball goes behind the net. Bearcats have it in the corner. Gary Ossinger, number 19. Over to Rob Garrett. Garrett, number 88. Nice pass to the left-hand side. Pass over to Gary. Gary takes a shot. And that hit a body and deflects it out of play. 4:02 left to go in game 3. We are still tied at 2-2. Shots on goal, this game is tied at 19-19. And again, the series is tied at 1-1. Everything seems to be even between these two teams. But somebody's got to go on to the final here. Who will be the hero here? We will soon find out. Bearcats passing the ball up. Nice play there by Mandrick. Battle in front of the camera here. And Gary now has it for the Silvertips. Gary, nice play. Gary will retrieve it in the corner. Back to the point. Smith winds up, shoots. Hit a man in front. Smith has it in the neutral zone. He'll play it up for Gary. And here come the Bearcats. 3:15 left to go on the clock. Bearcats have the zone, and they lose the ball. Here's Logan, number 2, he loses the ball. Back and forth between these two teams. Ball's dumped in by the Bearcats. They hit somebody before it went in, though. There's Kipe. That's a nice pass there. And that one's dumped in by Brett, number 37. Both teams make some changes on the fly. 2:45 left to go in this game. Silvertips, they'll dump the ball down. Silvertips wanted an interference call, but refs are just letting them play here. Here come the Bearcats. Norman dumps the ball down inside the Silvertips zone. Ball shot around. You tell the intensity has picked up now. 2:05 left to go in a 2-2 game here. Here come the Silvertips. Oh, nice defensive play to steal the ball at the last moment. Bearcats have the ball. Get the ball out, they'll dump it down, and that deflects it out of play. 1:50 left to go in the game. I wonder if we will see overtime. Will we see a hero here soon before overtime? Let's see what the hockey gods give us here this evening. Face off in the neutral zone, right outside of the Bearcat zone. Got Ray Moore, 15, taking the draw for the Silvertips. Ball hits the glass boards there. Here come the Silvertips. Gary takes a shot. That deflects and hits the netting and out of play. Well, it may not be officially overtime yet, but kind of has that feel like to me doing this game here. I mean, the 2-2 tie, definitely not a high-scoring game. Both goalies playing solid, 19 shots each team. And it looks like a timeout's been called, and it looks like it believes the Bearcats that called the timeout. Both teams just trying to figure out how to win this game here, what to do here. What kind of strategy are they thinking out there? Got 1:34 left to go in the game. If this game should be tied at the end of regulation, we will play 4-on-4 overtime. And if still tied after the first overtime, the players will then play a 3-on-3 overtime. All right, looks like we're ready to go here. Ray Moore lining up to take the draw here. And the Bearcats will carry the ball out. Ball's flicked in, almost hit us in the broadcast booth here. A good photo opportunity for the league. Coming right at you, right in your living room. All right, just waiting to see where the face-off's going to be. And yeah, it's going to be in the neutral zone in front of the Bearcats bench here. Here's Norman, nice pass. Ball's dumped in by the Bearcats. Ball's behind the net. Pass in front, ball's loose. And the ball's dumped out by the Silvertips. Bearcats have the ball in their own zone. It's Marcus, number 42. He's got one goal here this evening. He'll pass it over. Last minute play as DJ Dustin announces. Pass in front, Gary now has it. Gary pass along the right-hand side, gets the ball out. Ball's dumped in. Let's see, make some changes on the fly. And we got half a minute left to go. Rob Garrett winds up, shoots. Good stop there by Abbott. Gary, he'll pass it over. There's a shot. Scores! Wow. Unbelievable. You can't write this stuff up. Logan, number 2, breaks the tie with 19 seconds left to go. So we may not see overtime, but you never know. And it looks like the Bearcats are going to pull Connor Abbott for the extra attacker. Ball shut down by Troy. He missed the net. Didn't miss by much. So a face-off coming up inside the Silvertips zone with 15 seconds left to go here in the second period. And the big question is, can the Bearcats tie this up with the goalie pulled and force an overtime here? Face-off won by the Silvertips. They're killing the clock along the boards. 6 seconds left, ball's at the point. Gotta shoot it. Ball's out, and that's it! What a game. What a series between these two teams. The final score here in Game 3 is the Silvertips 3 and the Bearcats 2. And congratulations go out to the Silvertips for winning the Division 5 semifinals. 2 games to 1. Probably been a long night. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast and have yourselves a fantastic evening. Thank you.